Finance Minister Hong Nam-ki held an investors' briefing session on Monday afternoon in London. Regarding supply chain disruptions, he reassured investment banks officials and asset managers that South Korea was doing well in dealing with the issue. Hong also stressed that South Korea should be included in the MSCI Developed Market Index. Suk-hyen reports.
Finance Minister Hong Nam-ki held a briefing session in London as part of an effort to draw interest from overseas investors. At Monday's event, Hong gave a briefing on the current state of the South Korean economy, including its rapid recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as explaining long-term policy plans to global investment banks and asset management firms. While talking to senior executives, the finance minister said that disruptions to global supply chains had a limited impact on the Korean economy. Citing Japan's export curbs in South Korea 2 years ago, Hong stressed that such restrictions helped the country strengthen its industrial competitiveness as it now can produce key materials and parts essential for making chips and displays. He said that export regulations have acted like a vaccine in helping to overcome the crisis. The finance chief gave reassurances that the Korean government is paying close attention to secure raw materials and manage logistical challenges. To Morgan Stanley Capital International World Index, which covers large and mid-cap equity performance across 23 developed nations, Hong said that South Korea should be included in the Development Market Index and that there is good reason to do so. The briefing session was the first in more than 2 years that the government has had it in person, with the last meeting taking place in New York in 2019 before the coronavirus outbreak. During his stay in London, the finance minister is also scheduled to meet senior officials from major global rating agencies such as Moody's Investors Service on Tuesday. Suk-hyen, Arirang News.